So I'm trying something new today that's a bit of a multitask as well as a habit forming activity. So right now I am laying upside down on the floor because this is what I was told to do when it comes to like removing fluid from your feet and the bottom of your legs. That way it's going to help prevent injury when it comes to running, because at this point I'm taking everything I can get when it comes to preventing injuries in running, because I've gotten 12 weeks through a 16-week training program in 2025, and then at the end of 2025 and beginning of 2026 for the first couple months was 19 weeks through a 22-week training program, and then got injured again. So I'm kind of like doing everything I can to stay ahead of the game, and I want to do something with these videos where I really can like form the habit, because it takes it takes thinking each time that I go to make one of these, and I'd rather just do it automatically so I have a less chance of missing, and so the actual flow of the videos go a little bit better, so I can know like, hey, every time your feet are facing north or like up in the air, that's when it's time to do the YouTube video for the day. So nonetheless, we had a really strong day today. I wasn't expecting to be up, like right now it's 10:51. I wasn't expecting to be up this late, but it was a very busy one. So I did a lot of footage assigning, script assigning this morning for myself. So it's like a little weird after we have two roles that are open for us now that were filled at this time last week. One of them is the post-production manager who's assigning videos. Another one is a script writer. So I'm almost like assigning videos and assigning scripts to myself, where I'm like sitting in the strategist seat, assigning videos for me to write, to then for me to go in and assign to editor. So it's like a little bit weird, but it's cool, like getting to be part of boots on the ground of each step of the process. That way we can make the process even better. So I was up at 5:30, started with that today. Then after that, put together a bit of an onboarding bundle for our analyst that onboarded today. She seems really promising. It's going to be someone who's really going to be able to help us with the content research, so like what's going viral in the client's particular niches, the different topics that they talk about, as well as helping with client reporting at the end of the week with their tracking sheets. So she seems like a really good culture fit. Was a referral from one of our old clients. That's actually his daughter. So really excited to have her on board. I think she will be a really good fit to the team. Then after those two things were completed, I went for a run, which is 2.5 miles at 1:30 p.m. here in Arizona at the end of April. It's starting to get a bit hot. So it was about 90 degrees today. That's actually really nothing for Arizona, but we had good run out there. Then took a shower, answered some messages, but not all of them, because there were some really big messages that I needed to answer, and I actually had like 50 Slack notifications, 50 emails, 20 messages. It was a crazy inbox day today. So that's honestly what kept me up so late. So it was like answered a little bit of messages from 2:30 to 3, then jumped on at 3 to onboard our analyst. Then at 4, I had a call with one of our clients. Like she's obviously a social media client of ours, but was interested in EOS. So I just like gave her a quick rundown of like how we run on EOS. Then had a call with another one of our clients who we're doing 22 YouTube videos in 1 week for. They're doing like a sprint period. And I think we're going to really be able to come through with these 22 videos. So we just had some like pipeline updates because they need them by Monday. We've got a lot that's obviously in the works right now. And then I had a call with my EOS mentor, Dan, and I asked him, I was like, dude, what do you think about this? I asked like why I thought that the last like couple people had left the company. We had a really good talk, and he was like, dude, you got to get to know these people and what they actually want out of life and out of their role. Like he goes, I think you're just hyping things up too much, bringing people on, and then it's like they're expecting something different, or like their life isn't lined up with what you're doing. And we just need to get to know them better on the front end. So tomorrow we have a couple interviews. I have time set aside to go through and prep the calls and questions in a very specific way. So that was that. And then I had my end of day with my EA, Randall. He's been crushing it. Another really good day for him. Really promising guy. And we got a lot done. He was handling messages most of the day as well. So like my 50 messages in Slack, like a lot of them were Randall just like answering stuff and bringing them to me. So things are taking longer each time because I'm like talking through my thought process of everything that I'm doing, but it's allowing team members around me to be able to then act autonomously in the near future. So that's where we're at. After that, I jumped on, reviewed a bunch of videos. We had 9 YouTube videos to review for this client that we're submitting 22 videos for this week. And then I swiped $40,000 on my Amex Platinum to do the Jet Set Mastermind with Dan Martell that's coming up in June. So that'll be a really cool YouTube update. June 16th to 18th, we'll be zipping around to a couple cities in Dan Martell's private jet. So that's what I signed up for tonight. I actually asked my EOS mentor, I said, hey, do you think this will be worth it? Or will it be a distraction and an opportunity cost? And it's like, if it's not going to choke up cash flow too much, fucking send it. And that's what I did. We sent it. So now my inbox is cleared. Crucial videos are reviewed. Everything that I was bottlenecking on is done. And it is 10:50. I think that's a 6. Could say 8. I don't know. I got my blue light glasses on, not my regular glasses, so can't see that well. But anyway, I'm supposed to be laying down for 5 minutes, and it's been 6 and some change. So I'm gonna get out of this position and upload this, finish stretching, and go to bed. See you tomorrow.